All right, so here's what happened. Jeff's rolling through the radio station one day, and he says, "Hey," he says, "you know, my sister's down in Nashville, and she has a CD, and would you listen to it?" I said, "Sure." And I have to be so crass as to say this happened. 28 years as a radio program director, it's happened.
I slipped him my CD like 4 times. He's like, I lost it again.
I've heard you sing.
I got to admit, it's like, how am I going to lie to this friend of mine and say, by the way, your sister sucks, you know?
Yeah.
And so I slipped your CD in, and it blew me away.
This is true because Scott came in the next day, and you told me that. You said, okay, I get a ton of these types of things, and this girl is like the real deal. He was so impressed with you. Like,
thank you.
Yeah.
And what's even more impressive about you is you write all your own stuff.
I do.
That's awesome. I mean, where does a good country song come from?
Oh, just life, watching people and listening to conversations, and then all of a sudden something will spark, and you have to write it down immediately, and then out comes a song.
Fastest you've ever written a song?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
That's
You're kidding
amazing.
me. You're kidding. What was the song?
It was the song called Lost Soldier that I wrote a while ago. But I also, Kiss My Rainy Day Away, which is a track off my album, I wrote everything but the bridge in like 25 minutes, half hour.
We're not going to ask you to sing it. People are going to have to either go to your, is it just JennBostic.com?
Yes.
Or Jennifer or Jen?
Jen, Jenn, 2 N's.
And then BOSTIC.com.
Yes.
Or you can find her on MySpace. You can find her on Facebook. Just look, save your eye up on Facebook, and you can find Jen pretty easy that way.
Yeah.
And you can check out the song called Gay or Taken, which I would imagine is a fan favorite with you.
It is.
Why are all the good men gay or taken, right?
Yeah.
I tell me about the inspiration behind that song.
We have a good friend in Minnesota where Jeff and I grew up, and she's just a really funny storyteller, and she was telling me all these stories about how she had met these guys on Match.com, and how every time she thought that one would work out, he'd show up in like a minivan or have a mullet or different things like that. Just like deal breakers, right?
Yeah, deal breaker.
So then I just sat down and wrote it, and she just cracked up, and I played it back for her. And it's been a huge success for me, so I'm happy about that.
I'm going to squeeze 2 songs out of you this morning. So folks, with song 1, here's Jenn Bostic. Jen?
My mama was a child of the 60s. Flower power, peace signs, and hippies. She had a 61 sunburst, Gibson Hummingbird with a bumper sticker stuck on the side. Faded for years, sweat and tears was her philosophy on life. Said you gotta live like there's no tomorrow. Love a life, never been hurt. Let go and live like it's going out of style. Colors and sing at the top of your love. And when the music is rocking, we'll go on and dance like nobody's watching. Gassed up, Mama's VW bug and hit the road. We've got Bob Dylan grooving on the radio, hitting the stage, playing corner cafes, singing songs about my broken heart. Nobody's listening, they're under my wrist. See the sticker on this old guitar that says you gotta live like there's no tomorrow. Love a life, never been hurt. Let go and live like it's going can see the top of your love. And when the music is rocking, who gonna dance like nobody's watching? Who gonna dance like nobody's watching?
Hey, Jenn Bostic.
All right.
Woo! It just pisses me off how effortless that is. That's just amazing to me to watch you. I mean, it's just awesome. All right, now you hang around. You can do another song here in just a second, right?
Yeah.
So I got to do a couple of like radio things. We got to do traffic, get a couple of commercials in, and more with Jenn Bostic here in just a couple of seconds.